White made a move. Pawn takes f4. Pause the video to figure out black's next move. White might go for rook takes a6, king h8, queen takes e5, and establish a winning position. Queen e8 was chosen by black. Queen g6 check. Rook takes g6. Pawn takes g6 check. Queen takes g6. Rook a3. Queen takes e4. Bishop e3. Black has a strong upper hand. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. Queen e5. Pause the video and try to find white's next move. Rook d7 check. King f8. Queen a3 check. Rook d6. Queen takes d6 check. Queen takes d6. Rook takes d6. King e7. Black is on the verge of defeat. Let's go to the next game. Black just played rook e4. Pause the video to find out white's response. Bishop takes c5 check. Pawn takes c5. Queen d6 check. King e8. Rook g3. White is preparing to play rook g8 mate and dominate the board. Rook g4 move preferred by black. Black is planning to play rook takes g3 and seize the initiative. Pawn takes g4 was chosen by white. Queen a1 check. White is dominating the board. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. Rook c5. Pause the video and try to find black's next move. White is preparing to play rook takes b5 and secure a stronghold in the game. Rook b8 move preferred by black. On h3. On a4. Black intends to play on b4. King h2. On b3. Rook a5. On b2 and secure a stronghold in the game. On f6 was chosen by white. Pawn takes f6. On e5. On b4. Rook a5. On b3. Rook takes a4. On b2. Pawn takes f6. Pawn promotes to queen at b1 check. King h2. Black has a decisive advantage. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. Rook d4. Pause the video to spot black's next move. White considers playing rook takes d8 mate and seize the initiative. Rook takes d4 played by black. Pawn takes d4. On the 5. King h2. On b4. Black is setting up to play on b3. On c3. King f8. On f4. On b2 and increase their advantage significantly. Pawn takes b4 move preferred by white. Pawn takes b4. On d5. On b3. Black is looking to play pawn takes c2 and secure a stronghold in the game. Pawn takes b3 was chosen by white. Pawn takes b3. On g4. On b2. On h4. King f8. On d6. Pawn promotes to queen at b1. Black might go for queen f1. King g3. King e8. On g5. Queen g1 check. King f3. King d7 and secure a stronghold in the game. On g5 black is clearly ahead. Let's go to the next game. White played pawn takes c5. Pause the video to figure out black's next move. Pawn takes g3. Rook e2. Bishop takes f3. Knight takes f3. Rook takes f3. Rook g2. Rook a f8. Black is aiming to play rook f1 check. Rook takes f1. Pawn takes h2 check. King h1. Rook takes f1 check. Rook g1. Pawn promotes to queen at hx g1 mate and increase their advantage significantly. Pawn takes g3 played by white. Rook takes g3. Rook e1. Rook f3. Black is preparing to play. Rook takes g2 check. Queen takes g2. Rook g3. Rook e2. Rook takes g2 check and establish a winning position. Rook e2 move preferred by white. Rook f4. Pawn c6. Rook g6. Black's idea is to play. Rook h6. Rook takes g7 check. King takes g7 and secure a stronghold in the game. Queen takes g6 move preferred by white. Pawn takes g6. Pawn takes d7. Black has a decisive advantage. Let's go to the next game. White just played. Pawn takes e5 check. Pause the video and try to predict black's next move. King takes e5. King g3. Pawn h5. King f2. King f4. King e2. King g3. King e3. King h3. Black is setting up to play. King g3. King e2. Pawn f4 and put immense pressure on the opponent. King f4 move preferred by white. King takes h4. King takes f5. King g3. King e4. Pawn h4. Pawn f4. Pawn h3. King e5. King g4. Black is aiming to play. Pawn h2. Pawn f5. King g5. Pawn f6. King g6. Pawn f7. King takes f7 and gain a significant edge. King d4 played by white. King takes f4. King d3. White is struggling to keep up. Let's go to the next game. White just played. Pawn takes g4. Pause the video and try to predict black's next move. Bishop d4. Pawn g3. Pawn e5. King g2. Pawn e4. Pawn g5. King e7. King f1. Pawn e3. King e2. King f7. King d3. King g6. King e2. King takes g5. King f3. King f5. Pawn a4. King e5. Black considers playing. King d5. King e2. King c5. King d3. King b4. King c2. Pawn e2 and seize the initiative. Pawn a5 move preferred by white. Pawn takes a5. Pawn g4. White's loss is confirmed. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. Queen takes e5. Pause the video and try to find white's next move. Black is setting up to play. Queen takes f4 check and secure a stronghold in the game. Pawn takes e5 played by white. King g6. Pawn g4. King g5. King g3. Pawn h5. Pawn h4 check. King g6. King f4. Pawn takes g4. King takes g4. King f7. Pawn h5. White wants to play. King f5. King e7. King g6. King e6. King takes g7. King takes e5. King g6 and dominate the board. King e6 move preferred by black. King f4. White considers playing. King e4. King e7. King f5. King f7. Pawn e6 check. King e8. King g6. King f8. Pawn e7 check and gain a significant edge. King f7 was chosen by black. King f5. King e7. On e6. White is planning to play. King e5. King d8. King d6. King e8. On e7. King f7. King d7. King f6. On promotes to queen at e8 and put immense pressure on the opponent. King d6 was chosen by black. King g6. White is aiming to play. King f7. King d5. On e7 and take decisive advantage. King takes e6 was chosen by black. King takes g7. King f5. Black has no response. Let's go to the next game. Black just played. Queen takes a5. Pause the video to analyze white's next move. Queen c2. White's idea is to play queen h7 mate and increase their advantage significantly. On f5 was chosen by black. Rook takes f5. Knight d7. Rook f2. Rook takes f2. Queen h7 check. King f7. Bishop g6 check. King e7. Queen takes g7 check. King d8. King takes f2. King c7. Bishop f5. White is aiming to play queen takes d7 check and seize the initiative. Rook d8 move preferred by black. Queen takes h6. Queen a2. Rook c2. White is setting up to play. Queen g7. Queen takes d5. On h6. Queen d1. On h7. On c4. Queen e7. On b4. On takes b4 and establish a winning position. Queen c4 was chosen by black. Queen g7. King b6. King g1. On e4. Queen e7. White's idea is to play queen takes d8 check and dominate the board. King c7 move preferred by black. Queen takes e4. Queen takes e4. Bishop takes e4. Knight f6. Black is outplayed. Let's go to the next game.